Are we live? Is this thing on? Oh, why am I hearing myself? That's why. At least now I know the stream is working. I'm just gonna do some stuff here and we will get this going. Do we have anyone here? Couple people. Let's just make sure. Oh, you know what? I should also get my yeah, this working. Here we go. See if we can get the. Oh yeah, that's working. Nice. While I wait, I'm just gonna put on some background music for you guys, or like the same music we're looking at, but just as background music for now. Just want to make sure things are working. Get that up. Yeah. Hang on, does VLC have dark mode? It's gotta have dark mode, right? Does VLC player have dark mode? It does. That's crazy. Preferences. Where is this? Use native style. Yeah. Interfacing. Where is this thing? Use a dark palette. Oh my god, yo. I am now today years old. VLC has dark mode. Since when? That's actually crazy. Dude, this looks sick. That is crazy. It's a little bit hard to read, but pretty good. Nice. Can do this. Okay, so today we're looking at track 4 of my album Dormant Late Nights. We're just basically continuing the track by track breakdown of the album. And tonight is episode 4, which means we're looking at the song What Took You So Long. This is one of my personal favorites on the album, so I'm excited to show you guys how I made it, and yeah, we'll have some fun. And it's the track you're listening to right now. It's just probably low volume. And if there's any audio issues, please let me know. I'm still a noob at this. I gotta do that. Yeah, there we go. I'll just let the track run, and then we'll take a look after. All right, so that's the track. Pretty simple, but you know, sometimes simple is the most effective, right? Um, and maybe I can actually start by showing you guys how I originally wrote this song. So I'm gonna grab my guitar. Should we do this? Maybe I'll put my microphone on the guitar. And we'll do this. Okay, so originally I had this idea of. Hold on, let's get the guitar cam working. There we go. So originally I had this idea of making like a sort of almost classical guitar kind of piece. Can't see my hand. Hold on. I'm a professional streamer, if you can't tell. Oh jeez. I think I have to do this on my other foot. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Actually trying to remember how it goes. And then I had this thing that went like. Yeah, anyway, that's kind of the vibe of what I wanted this song to be originally, but it ended up like turning into an electronic track, like with the synths and stuff that I added. I'm gonna put this back now. Since I just wanted to show you guys the original, I guess, inspiration for the song. It kind of reminds me of the theme from Deer Hunter. If you look that up, I'm sure you'll find it. It was made by a guy named John Williams, not the film composer, like not like the Hollywood composer John Williams, a different guy. But yeah, look up John Williams, The Deer Hunter. You'll find this track that I'm talking about. And also, there was this band called Have a Nice Life. They also have a song that has a similar vibe. Yeah, so that's kind of the inspiration. Oh, I dropped something. Okay, so I'm just going to hit play at the beginning and then we'll see what cool things we find in this session. Here we go. Why are we not? Oh, you guys can hear it. I can't. That's because I have it muted. Turns out if you mute something, you don't get any sound out of it. Okay, there we go. So pretty much like every other song on the album, this one starts with some noise. Let's see what noise I used in this one. So we've got let me make this full screen. There we go. So I've got 2 ambient tracks in this one. First one is driving amb, like just some field recording I made of just me driving at night, probably. Wait, no, it's not. Rainy day. Oh, I think it's me standing on the side of the road and I recorded some just ambient noise. It's kind of what it sounds like. And then the other one is furnace room ambience, or mechanical room ambience. It's exactly what you would imagine. And then you put those 2 together. And let's see what effects I added to the road ambience. Okay, so a lot of compression. And then some EQ, I guess. Yeah. I just took out the high end and the low end, and so it's just the mid-range. Yeah, just to make it more pleasant, I guess. And then we have this thing that I call the field recording tonizer. It's just the effects chain that like I can add like a tonal aspect to the sound, whatever sound it is, and I control that with MIDI. So I can use my mod wheel and control how much of the tonal thing is happening versus how much of the texture, and I also control the volume of the whole thing. That's what let's see, can I do this? Only show, yeah. What is this? Yeah, so there's no MIDI notes in this track, it's just CC data. And you can actually hear, starts with texture, and as you know, the top CC lane, as that goes up, you start hearing more of the tone, right? And I've also discussed this in the previous episode, so feel free to check those out. I go in a lot more detail. But the basic idea is, like a lot of these effects are just kind of delays and distortions and filters and stuff. But the main thing is this convolver. That's how I add the tonal aspect. It's like a choir sample. And then I can use a pitch shifter. And like, you know, that choir sample is just one note. I can't remember what note it is, but I can use a pitch shifter to move that note around and get whatever note I want, right? So this song is in A, and I had to pitch shift this one like 6 semitones down. So I guess it must have been like a D sharp. And yeah, I just use that to create the tonal aspect. So let's hit play again with the ambient stuff and the MIDI. Cool. And also, like, when I use these field recordings, sometimes I like to reverse them and stretch them out, and I just sometimes do it randomly. I just, you know, because these are going to be processed anyway, so I think it makes sense to just, you know, have them kind of evolve randomly, I guess. So that's that. So you can see I've cut up this furnace room ambient track, and I just kind of have crossfades. Some of them are reversed, you know, just to give it some variation, right? Maybe we can hear what they sound like. Just the raw sound. Like, so that's like just the furnace room slowed down. And then this is like the regular speed. And this one is slowed down and reversed. You can't really tell because it's quiet, but yeah, it helps create some variation, right? But anyway, let's get to the actual meat of the song, I guess. So it starts with that noise for like 3 bars, it looks like. And then there's this synth pad. Let's see what the sound is. Oh yeah, it's this this guy. This one is from Spitfire. It's just called Cinematic Pads. Let's see if we can hear what that sounds like by itself. Sorry, I just want to see. Do I have any? Okay, yeah, I can mess with this. Why is it not working? Sorry, hang on. I'm just trying to figure something out. Okay, there we go. So it's just kind of playing like a low. It's actually a. Oh, okay, so super spread triad, I guess. So it's got a low A, and then there's a E up here, and then a C sharp. Or no, C sharp is. Yeah, so you can see it in the virtual MIDI keyboard. Super spread triad, right? So usually like a box voicing would be like all the notes are close together. And so I guess what I did here, you know, you move down, C sharp stays here, you move down the E down an octave. And then I think I moved down the A 2 octaves. So you get the nice bass in the low end and then the rest of the chord up there. And then it slowly fades in again with MIDI CC. That's what helps, you know, give the piece movement, right? And it looks like I have another automation on this. Oh yeah, so this cinematic pads thing has 3 different audio signals. You can blend them together. I guess I automated the bright one so you can see it moving up and down. So let me just solo that track. So you can see the bright mic moving up and down in volume. See, let's go here, for example. Yeah, you can hear it there. It gets a lot brighter, right? Let's see. So, yeah, that's it kind of sets the tone for the piece, right? With those, with that A major chord. So that goes on for 4 bars before we start the actual piece from the intro. And let's look at this. This was the classical guitar idea I was playing at the beginning. So it's like, oh, that's not the right track. Hang on a second. Why are we getting so much lag? Wait a second, what the hell? Can I just solo this one? What? Hold on a second, what's going on here? I was not expecting this to happen. What the hell? What? There's no way Faceplant is... Is there an update for Faceplant maybe? Okay. We're having technical difficulties. Sorry guys. Kilarts installer maybe? Oh, it's up to date. Huh. That is weird. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to use the piano sound. So it's kind of just outlining a A major 7 chord. With an added sharp 11, right? I just love that chord. So it does that for a couple times. And then I think it goes into the, I guess you could call it the verse maybe. Yeah. Right there, yeah. And then it goes down to F sharp. Okay, maybe let's look at the sound. Yeah, let's look at the sound. Or let's just keep going with the music theory. And then we'll talk about the sound after, so. So when it goes to that F sharp minor chord, it's F sharp minor 7. But it still keeps that D sharp, which adds a really nice like clashing sound to the chord, right? So that the D sharp is like the sharp 11 of the A chord. But it's the 13th of the F sharp. So just kind of using these extensions to get like some more interesting tones, I guess. And then this you could call the chorus, I guess. This again is like very simple. It's just D, E, F sharp minor. Seth is here. Hello. How you doing, dude? Hello, hello. Thank you. I'm just looking at these, like, it's basically it was the anniversary of my first album like a month ago, so I've just been, I guess this is like for celebrating it. I just decided to do these like track by track breakdowns. Yeah, this is track 4, so it's episode 4. Yeah, no, this chorus is like as simple as it gets. It's like D, E, and then F sharp minor. Oh, wait a second. What just happened? Oh. Am I still live? Did something happen? It said OBS disconnected. Huh. Okay. Can you still see this? Like, what's going on? Can you hear me? Let me know. You can. Okay, cool. That's never happened before. That's weird. Okay, but anyway, I was gonna say, but it does something cool on the E major chord. So it's got the D, starts on D, but when it goes to the E major chord, it's got a D sharp. And then back to the F sharp minor. So that's cool. The melody actually does that too. It does that D sharp. Where does it go? There's a D sharp, right? So it's like, and it resolves to the C sharp on that F sharp chord. So and yeah, it's really simple. Like, it does the verse part once, the chorus part once, and then it does the same thing again, and then it ends after that. So the structure is like stupid simple. But maybe we can look at the sounds next. Let's see. Okay, so let's look at the low end sounds. This should be fun. Okay, so we've got 3 layers in the low end. We've got We'll just go in order, I guess. First one is a Reese kind of bass. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is a Vital patch that I don't think I made, but I used it on every track on the album because it just sounds really good. Why is it so quiet? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's just nasty, right? So I just kind of use that throughout the whole track. It just kind of goes with just follows the chords exactly. The only thing it does different is on the D chord it plays an A, so it makes it a, I guess, second inversion it would be. Yeah, because it's got an E in the bass. Then it moves down to E, and then to the F sharp minor. Let's keep going with the sound. So just got some EQ on it, but it's whatever this wave table is. I don't really know how it was designed, but it's got that pitched down very low. It's got some filter, distortion, and some white noise just for texture, I guess. And that's it. Yeah, I've just got some MIDI CC just to, you know, come make it move. That's what the CC data is for. It's like mod wheel and some other stuff, and like I'm also using the CC11 to control the volume. But yeah, what's the next low end layer? It's the, oh, of course it's this one. So I don't know if you know this, Seth, but there's this guy on YouTube. His name is Matthias Krantz, and he does like crazy music experiments. He's like an engineer dude, and he does crazy stuff. And in one of his videos, I think you might have seen it, he tuned his entire piano, like every key, to E. And I guess some sample library dev got in touch with him, and like they asked him to make if they could make a sample library, and so they did that. And you can actually play different notes. I don't know how, but it just sounds insane in the low end. Like, listen to that. This is one of the patches I made in it, but yeah. I think, is that also following the bass line exactly? Yeah, it is. It's just kind of doing eighth notes, like bum, 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 bum. And the last one I have is this guy. It is very quiet, but let's turn it up. So it's like a, this one is from Spitfire Audio. It's called Original Cinematic Percussion, and there's a patch here called Earthquake Hits, and it sounds like exactly what you would think. Yeah. Let's reset that back and keep going. So that's the low end, and you put those three together and you get something like this. Let's add the pad. He's back. Nice. We are so back. So yeah, it's a lot of textural stuff, right? And maybe we can look at the main sound here. Just having some issues with it for some reason. Like I was getting lag. Let's check if it's still happening. Yeah, my CPU is screaming at me. Let's see if we can figure out why. Huh. I don't know why this is happening, actually. Do I gotta run latency mon? Really? In the middle of a stream? Ah, fuck, we'll do it. I'll just do it like at 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, latency mon doesn't show anything, so I'll have to figure this out later. Maybe this project is just fucked. Okay. I guess I just won't play this patch live. We'll just listen to it. So, this is a patch that... Yeah, I don't think I designed this one either. But it's two sine waves, it looks like, 1 octave apart. And some wavetable stuff. And also some FM. And oh, yeah. I'm doing a lot of CC modulation on this one. Also, oh, whoa. That's a lot. So first of all, let's talk about how this sound is happening. So I've got one MIDI that's triggering like 4 different, oh geez. OBS is still, I don't know what's going on with OBS today. What the hell? Keeps saying disconnected and reconnected. Okay, so there is, like I said, there's 4 different sounds. So first one is this FM type synth that has all those like CC modulations. And then there is the classic lab soft piano. Just the default sound. Did I use a sustain pedal for this? I did not. Okay. Yeah, that's why it sounds bad on its own with just the piano. And then there is this one, which is actually this one. I don't know what this is. It says Bell Multi. So first thing is a transpose. So it takes the MIDI, it transposes it up an octave. So it's not the exact same as the other stuff. But I think this looks like it's kind of a pad sound. It's just textural. So it's the same MIDI, but since it's a pad sound, it's like... I should turn it up so you guys can hear it. Hold on. Yeah, something like that. And the fourth one is... whatever this is. So this... Huh, I put a transpose... track on this one too, but I didn't use it. I don't know why it's still on there. So this is like a choir and an organ mixed together. Can we hear what each one sounds like on its own? So just the organ. Oh, I put a high pass or low pass filter on it. I guess it was too much with without the low pass. Let's hear just the choir then. That's a really shitty sounding choir. God damn. When was this? Yeah, what was this recorded on? A Nokia phone? Like, what is that? But when you put the two together and then you take the high end out and then you put some reverb on it, then it sounds okay. It's the power of reverb for you. So then you put all those 4 layers together, the synth, the piano, and the pad and the organ choir, and then you get this. So the synth sound is like the loudest one, but if I take the, hold on. If I take out the other ones, like the other stuff just gives it more depth, I guess. It's not much, but you know, still. And I guess I'm automating the volume of each one just to kind of make them move up and down at different times, right? So yeah, this is a really cool sound. Yeah, it's like 2 sine waves with some distortion, and it's being FM'd, I guess. Or no, the wavetable is being FM'd. Yeah, and then it's got pretty slow attack. So it's like a pluck type of sound. It's got delay and chorus and reverb. Can we hear what it sounds like without that stuff? Let's see. Where's the delay coming from? OBS is being terrible today. Holy hell. It's like really angry at me today. So yeah, just and I guess I'm modulating how much that LFO is being triggered, right? Oh yeah, so the LFO is triggering the sine wave. That's how it's getting the delay. I guess I can turn off that LFO. Yeah, so the delay is gone now. So turn off all the effects. Then it sounds cool when you put the effects back on, right? And I think that's most of it. The only other thing is this lead synth. It kind of doubles the pluck synth line. Let's solo that. I actually did make this one. I'm trying to see what the fuck I was doing with this. But I call this patch Apocalypse Flute for some reason. You know what I should do? I should actually, because I have enough presets to like make a proper preset pack and like give it away or maybe sell it. I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet, but yeah, because I've got like, what is this, like 30 different presets I've made over time. But this is one of them. And so it's got 3 oscillators. One of them is like a fucked up saw. It's got, what effects does it have? OTT, distortion, EQ, chorus, delay, reverb, pretty standard stuff. It's got some unison on that saw wave. I wonder how I did this. Oh, that's how. Yeah, I guess there's these like really cool modifiers in Vital you can use to mess with the synth sound. So without that, then you add that in, and then it sounds cool, right? So that's the first oscillator. What was the second one? Some kind of wavetable I found. Why is this one so quiet? Yeah, this other one is very quiet for some reason. Oh, okay, so it's like the higher octave. So it's like pretty subtle. We've got the main one that's fucked up saw wave. And then have a higher octave one. And then a lower octave one. But they're very quiet. It's just kind of to beef up the sound. And then there's some noise too. It's got a very long release. Holy shit. What did I do to this one? Some CC, yeah, nothing crazy, but looks like I did some mod wheel. So the mod wheel is doing some stuff like LFO, volume. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. And I've got some macros too. I think I only used 2 of them in this one. So I used the cutoff macro and the reverb macro. Yeah, because you can really mess with the parameters and get something that's dynamic, right? That's no reverb. That's a lot of reverb. So I can play around with the CCs as I'm Nope. If I can remember how to play my own song, that would be good. See, as I crank the reverb up, like you could do that at the end of a phrase and then you get something that's nice. That's exactly, is that what I did here? That's exactly what I did. I crank the reverb when it gets close to the end of the phrase. Then you get the big sound. And you extend the tail of the thing too. Pretty cool. Why is it doing this? So it, on the first verse, the synth was, the lead synth was just not there, but on the second one it just does some stuff. What happened? Oh, this happened. And it goes back to the chorus, right? After the verse. And it does something that I really like doing. Just not resolving the chord. Just staying on the... yeah. Just... I mean, I guess this one kind of resolves. What chord is that? It's like a F. I actually wrote it down. Like a F sharp minor 9 with a 13 on top. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. There we go. Full screen. Let's go. So it's like a F sharp. Hang on. I don't want that. I want this. There we go. So it's like a F sharp, C, G sharp. So it's like an add 9 voicing. Then you've got the E and the A on top. So minor 9, right? Really nice chord, right? If I say so myself. And yeah, that's kind of the idea for this pad. It's just like big open chords. Let's hear that with the bass, like the low end layers. And also add the ambient noise, why not? Are we hearing that? I can't tell. Oh, now we are, okay. I'm actually gonna do this. Let's solo that. And turn that on. And we'll just listen to the chords. So it starts on that A. So, what is this? A, F sharp, D. Okay, so this has the sharp 11, right? And what is this one? E, B, E, G. That's my hands are too small for that. I can't play that low E. And D. So it's like and does it do the same chord? Yeah, so something like that. That's kind of what the pad is doing in the chorus. Very simple. It's just kind of, but it also outlines the D sharp on the E major 7. So it's like oh, I fucked up. That's kind of the vibe. And you put the keys in. And everything else. Piano is not in the song, by the way. That's just me playing along. But yeah, pretty simple song. Like it's just intro, verse, chorus, and then that's that. It's actually really short too. I think it's only 2 minutes long. 2 minutes and 16, 17 seconds. Yeah. I think that's it. Like, I mean, there's not many people here, but if anyone's got questions, maybe we can talk about some stuff. Let's see. Okay, a couple people watching. Oh, maybe I should plug my yeah, I'll do this. So if you want to support me, you can buy the album on Bandcamp. It's like $5 or something like that. It includes this song and every other song I'm gonna do a stream on. Yeah, Dormant Late Nights, my first album. Go check it out. It's out everywhere else. Maybe I can put the. Hold on. I know how to use Google. Song.link, is that what it is? Yeah, song.link. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, go here and copy URL. It doesn't have the Spotify link for some reason. But that's the streaming link. I guess I can send this separate Spotify link. Let's do that. We can do this. Share. Okay, it's in the chat now. There we go. If there's no questions, maybe we can just listen to the whole thing all the way through and then start wrapping up the stream. How's that? Hang on a second. How long was my mic muted? Why do I do this every stream? For 5 minutes. Why do I do that every stream? Hashtag pro streamer. Let's get hashtag pro streamer in the chat. Okay. Let me see what. Okay, I was just saying that I just kind of stole the name of this song from a existing song, which is by Catatonia, one of my favorite bands. The song Lithian, and I wonder if that song is in the same key. Is it? I think that one is in F sharp. No, it's an F. Yeah, something like that. And what else did I say that when my mic was muted? Oh, yeah, I was just saying that this track is one of my favorites on the album. It's just a very simple, like A B structure, and yeah, that's about it for this track. Maybe we'll do a quick preview of next week's track, which is called Dissociating in Silence, track 5. Let's take a listen. Cool. That was Dissociating in Silence. The track we'll be looking at next week. It's a lot more intense than pretty much everything on the album. It's got this like uh constant pulse, like but anyway, we'll look at that track next week and maybe we can start wrapping up. Actually, maybe we can do something fun. Uh I got something new today. Maybe we'll do a unboxing. Should we do that? Hang on a sec. I can make this bigger. What the hell? I know how to use this. Alt. Oh, oh. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so I got a new audio interface. I just got it today, so I haven't really opened it up. So maybe we can do an unboxing. Just need to go get my. Maybe we could do a scissors. I have scissors right here. So this is the UAD Volt 4. Right now I'm running the Volt 2, which is great, but it's just kind of limited. It only has 2 inputs and outputs. But I got the UAD Volt 4. So I'm really excited to start using this thing. I got it because the extra outputs and inputs will help me be able to send something inside my DAW out to something like a guitar pedal and then back in to the DAW. You can't do that when you have 2 inputs and outputs, but you can with this. So I got this thing. I think I got one of the last ones of this model because UAD is for some reason discontinuing the Volt 4. Just the Volt 4, not the other Volts. Don't ask me why. Okay. Okay, that's that. Now we do this. Actually, hold on, let's do this. I can actually show you guys the unboxing. Okay. I haven't opened this up yet, actually. It's a really nice box, I gotta say. Damn. Yeah, this is a really high quality box. There it is. It's got a bunch more outputs on the back. It's got the MIDI in and out. And I think the guy at the store told me that for the Volt 4 you have to use the it can't really run on USB power. I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to see. So he was saying that it comes with its own power cable. Does it? Oh, it actually does. Wow. And oh, what is this stuff? Adapters. Interesting. And we've got the USB cable and the snack. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I will be maybe trying this out pretty soon. Maybe the next stream I'll do. I'll have this thing set up, but okay, I can't put this back now. There we go. Actually, I think this went in first. Or is it the other way? Yeah, oh yeah, this one goes down all the way and then this goes on top. Which way does it go? This way, that's right. Cool, so I'm gonna start messing around with this thing pretty soon. Very excited for that. I'm gonna put it in the box now. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream and then we will be back next Thursday around the same time. So April, no, it would be in May, sorry. Next Thursday, May 7th, around 8 or 9 p.m. PST. Or whatever time it is where you live. But this was good. Some audio issues and OBS issues, but not too bad. I've had worse. But yeah, I will see you guys next week. Peace. Thanks for coming.